Okay, this is empty. Let's quickly fill it up because they're doing damage now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 18. As you guys can see, I'm making the forge room. I actually made an episode before this, but I deleted it because it was boring. It was just everything leading up to this. So yeah, we're just going to keep going from here. I went to the trader in search of proper clothing and stuff. Also, I've been going on about cooling gloves, but it appears that's a Valmod thing. Someone in a stream pointed out to me, so it seems that we won't get any cooler than this. The only way to get cooler is actually to take off your mining helmet, but then you can't see properly. I mean, you can still see with your night vision goggles, but I mean, compare this to this. It looks so stale. Okay, so what I wanted to do was I dug down and I made a room about that high. And then when I collapsed the last quarter, I forgot to take the top off first and the whole place caved in. So we got a ton of stone and sand, but unfortunately now we have to make a double layer room. It's actually a nice thing because I was about to say that this forge room is a little bit small, like in width. But now that we can make 2 rooms of forge rooms, it should work out quite fine. I want to put a pillar on top of the generator and then put all the traps and everything around this so that any screamers that come over here get destroyed. Basically the corners all around are making double, and then that one block there for the pillar making double, and then everything else is a single layer wood. Okay, so damn, I can't believe I made so much work for myself. If only I didn't forget the one block. It was literally like one row of sand holding it up still, and since I didn't take that down, it collapsed the whole sand pillar. Even the other 3 quarters that were doing fine, I mean the 3 quarters were empty, it's just the 4th one. And just because that few blocks were connected, the whole room caves. That's actually bad luck. Also guys, off camera, I went and I repaired the spikes and the traps and everything. And I noticed that they actually did a ton more damage than we thought they did. One blade trap is completely destroyed. I have to make a new one. And then also they took out 3 other fence posts that I didn't see on camera. Also the side that the army came from, that's the side where the blade trap's gone. That side's blade traps, I think it's that side. Or the side where they actually ended up in the end. One of the sides, the blade traps, is half durability. So I need to make a ton of steel. That's also why I'm making this forge room now. I need to make a ton of steel so I can actually go and repair those before the next horde. Just want to get this roof up so no zombies can fall in on us. I didn't even actually check my water and food. Actually very badly. Hopefully I can finish this room and tunnel down to the, or up to the base. Because I want to connect this to the base and then also want to make garages for the bike. But like 3 different entrances. I don't know if I should make between this and the base. If there's enough space I will, because it's actually quite far away from the base. It's a nice distance. This will be our forge room with its own self-sustaining traps. Also guys, I watch a streamer called Stony. He also used these traps. I actually wanted to use his trap design for the fence, the electric fence. But I placed the fence posts upright, and that actually negated the whole trick to the fence. So what I'm going to do for this, I think I'm going to do that. Because if you place a fence pole, if you do this, and you place the fence pole's bottom there, and it goes in here, you can upgrade these, and it's only like the iron rod of the pole left. So everything else is covered, and then the wire still comes out of it. Which is awesome, so the zombies can't actually hit it that easily. I'm going to do it for this place, since I want these traps must last. I'm not going to be in the area the whole time, so they have to last. I think I'm going to make the entrance on the 1st floor, and then deeper down I'll do forges and stuff. I'll see how it works out. For now, let's just close this one over here. It's actually also a good thing that I did this over now, the recording. Because I'm so tired after gymming today. Following a new schedule, and it's tiring me out so much that I was actually stuttering in the first video. So this gives me a chance to redeem myself. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed the horde. I mean, 3 hordes on the horde night isn't that bad, and it actually tested our defenses very nicely. Well, except the last horde that I did melee outside. But I mean, we had so much damage and cleanup already that I had to take them out outside. Okay, I need about 100 more. Even 100 is not going to be enough. It's actually nice that it only takes 30 seconds to make 100 frames. That's extremely fast. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, uneven. I'll need to go one deeper, I think, because then I can make rooms of 5 tall. Okay, so for this, I'll just have to do this so the whole roof doesn't cave in now. Hopefully it doesn't cave. I just want to take out one block. They should be able to hold the weight. And then also the sides are holding it, so just quickly place this. So basically now each room is going to be 5 blocks high, and then there's a floor in beneath. And then where the wall and the floor meet, I'm also going to do a double upgrade. I didn't want to use any of my rebar frames. I don't have any concrete mix anyways, but I decided to go with wood since it's so much cheaper. Guys, as you guys know by now, like I said in previous videos, I'm going on a holiday this Saturday for a week. So I'm going to pre-record these experimental videos. And if a new experimental drops, that's great, because I would have anyway kept playing on this experimental save. But if stable drops, I'm not sure, do you guys still want me to post those experimental videos, or rather not? Because the one that's going to be posting is my brother. I'm just going to leave it here so that he can do it for me. Because I can't take my PC with me, unfortunately. Who knows, maybe the videos are so interesting that it's worth watching even though Stable's out. But I do hope that Stable either comes out tomorrow, which I doubt, the same day I'm uploading this video, or it comes out after my holiday. I kept wishing that it would come out. Now I hope that it stays away for a while. I'm actually having fun with this experimental. Having been able to test out all the traps, I still need to test the dart traps. I think I'm going to use that also for the cops. So like 20 blocks out around the base, I'm going to make a ramp, and then under the ramp I'm going to put the, like for example, there's going to be a wooden ramp frame, then there's going to be the dart trap, and then another wooden ramp frame. So they're going to walk over 2 blocks, and as soon as they drop, the darts are going to get them in the back. Actually, I have quite a few designs that I want to test out. Also guys, to those of you that are also YouTubers that want me to check out your channels and stuff, just please don't do that sub for sub bullshit stuff. I hate it when people do that. If you talk and introduce yourself and we become friends or whatever, then I'll mention you. But don't just post sub for sub. I'll delete your comments and block your page. It gets really annoying because it messes up my analytics if someone just watches a second to comment their channel. I mean, for example, Sid Charlie, he's a friend of mine. I've watched his videos and everything. He has his own channel. I don't mind mentioning him. Stony, the guy I'm watching streams of, I actually enjoy his streams. We've chatted, so I actually mention him. But if you're a stranger, don't expect me to do you any favors. It's only polite to first introduce yourself and become friends. I can't believe me as a small YouTuber has to actually say stuff like this now. Okay, construction 77, what level are we? So close to 118. I've noticed that it actually gives you XP now per block that you destroy. So mining in the sand biome, the desert, actually gives you a ton of XP. Now imagine per block, so if you use an auger or a chainsaw, just imagine how fast you can level. I haven't had either yet, but I think that with the rate it destroys blocks, you should be able to level extremely fast. I actually want to see if we can get these forge rooms up, craft rooms. One's going to be a forge, one's going to be a craft room. And then I want to see if I can also do the garage today. That's also why I have the quarter blocks on me, so we can make the entrances. See, 58 left. This is going to be way more. Let's make another 100. By the time I have enough frames, I'm going to be out of wood. I hope I didn't miscount now and actually made level 2 much. Okay, so now, this is the annoying part. Placing the frames like this and then upgrading them. At least we're gaining levels and skills from it, so it's a bonus. Yeah guys, like I said, if in some videos I sound tired, I do apologize. But it's just I gym 2 hours every day, an hour's cardio and an hour's weights. And especially today, I changed up my routine a bit, went higher with the weights, heavier. And then also did a different set of exercises. Like yesterday I exercised the hyperextension of my back and sides. And now I'm so stiff I can barely move. I am technically overdoing it in the gym, but I feel like I can take it, so why not? It's a shame we didn't have iron on us, because we could have made that block and the surrounding blocks on top, the last level of iron. Would have at least made it strong enough to hold it, definitely. Let's just do this. It's a shame we don't have any cloth on us. Wait, do I have any clothes? Yeah, but if I destroy these clothes now, then I'm going to be screwed. This I might be able to. How much? Tell me I'll get a bit from this, please. This doesn't do anything insulation-wise, so we can actually scrap this. How many cloth pieces? 2. Okay, cool. Oh, we need duct tape. I think I did count wrong, guys, because there still needs a floor. So let's just quickly do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the floor. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before the roof. This gets double upgraded. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, I think I'm going to leave that last block sand because it's not holding up anything. And then just this floor I'm going to dig out to make floor. You know, maybe I can even just leave it sand because nothing's going to spawn down here. So it's not going to damage anything. Just hope I'm not jinxing myself now. Did I break or sprain my leg? Sprain, so it should fix itself after a few minutes. If it was broken, I'd lose wellness if I didn't repair it or fix it. It's such a shame we don't have our nail gun. If we had a nail gun, this would have been a breeze. Guys, what I plan to do is after this episode, I want to go and dismantle all those cars on the road and take apart every single piece of loot I can, scavenge it, the trash bags and everything. And then I want to see if we have enough parts to make more traps, and also we need more shotgun parts. Because I need to make a lot more turrets. I actually joked on the one stream and said I need about 20 turrets just to defend my base from cops. Because the cops stood away from the spikes, away from the traps, and they did damage to the traps. So I need something that gets them from behind. The nice thing about the desert is it's now mostly sand. You don't have to worry about hitting stone. I don't know if it is stone, I haven't mined a lot in the desert. But as far as I know, it's only sand, so it's so easy to dig underneath. I mean, look how fast I made this pit. It was literally from 12 AM to, no, from 9 AM, PM, sorry, PM the night, in-game. 9 PM to 3 AM. That's not that long, like, if you consider how big the room was. And that's also planning everything out, the size and all that. Just 2 levels away. 2 more levels and we can make purple tools. When the rooms are up, I'm gonna go to every block that's double upgraded and break it down because that's not necessary. It's gonna bother my OCD. It's weird, I have partial OCD because sometimes my room's a mess, but when I do decide to clean, everything has to be perfect. Okay, just these 2 sides and then we're done. We need quite a few more frames over here. I need to be careful not to fall again because then I am going to lose wellness. I've already fallen twice, so after this the wellness will start to go down. Oh, I just noticed something. Where's the base? That direction. Okay, so we have to leave a door open over here. For a moment there I thought I actually closed it off. Okay, we need more frames. Just going to make 50, no, another 100. We still need to do the flooring as well. I'm not even talking about that floor, I'm talking about this floor. Okay, so this is going to be the in-between floor. Just going to mark it out. I'm going to make sure now. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, this is the floor. Since that is the floor, this, straight, yep, this will be the doorway. So just going to make the doorway long so I don't forget about it. I'm so absent-minded these days, I might just close off the doorway without even noticing it. That's the only problem with the damage going through to the next level now. You only want to take off one level, but you start doing damage to the next block. It's a shame I didn't bring any water with me. You could use upstairs, but we don't have any empty jars on us. I can see myself digging up in a random spot just to go fetch water. Come on. For now, the tunnel's just going to be sand, and then off camera I'll do the tunnel walls and roof and stuff. Otherwise that's going to take way too much unnecessary time. Okay, so that's the floor. Let's just keep going with this. At this speed I'm going to run out of water. Come on, hurry, hurry, hurry. At least I can reach from here, so I don't even need to stack any frames to get there. Okay, so now I'll have to stack one to be able to reach properly. I think I'll make the ladder down next to the pillar, just so it saves a bit of space. Wait, why am I doing this now? It's such a shame we don't have the nail gun. You know what? Before we run out of water, I'm just going to start making that tunnel, and hopefully we come out by the base. Okay, let's hope we dig fast enough. Also guys, it seems there's a little bit of a bug, because sometimes you're standing right next to the block and it doesn't register that you're trying to hit the block. It's quite annoying actually. Like I'm standing here, I'm trying to hit the third block and sometimes it just doesn't. Even from up close like this, it misses. Seems it has to do with the angle that you're hitting the block in. I should really make some friends. I actually don't have any friends, unless I can call acquaintances online friends. I don't have any friends that I talk to in real life, and the less English I speak, the more I struggle with words. It almost feels like a speech impediment or something. Even when I'm typing, sometimes I type so fast that I think I'm making sense, but as soon as I try and read it, it's just gibberish. Okay, so at the moment it is a little bit far away, the forge, but at least this way the screamers won't bother us at the base. Actually, I just hope the screamers don't spawn in our base because they're so far away from the forge. And the forges are going to make the most heat in the area, I think. I mean, we have 15 forges, so that's bound to make some heat in the area. The only bad thing now that there's no stone is we're not getting any iron. Usually, even when you're hitting stone, you get a little bit of iron on the side. And now we're only getting sand and stone. At least we're getting stone as well from the sandstone. Well, it's called sandstone, but we used to only get sand from these. Okay, let's just see where we are. It's a shame we can't actually scroll in even further, because I don't want to go too far and then dig underneath the base. This literally has to be just inside the room we are in at the moment. Okay, this is still under the spikes. See, for a moment there I just hit through the blocks. Okay, now this should be the right spot. I'm going to dig 3 more, and if this tunnel is wrong, I'll just fill it up with sand and then dig the right tunnel. Let's hope this is the right spot. Oh, 1 off. You've got to be kidding me. 1. At least now we can make a proper ladder over here, and then with that ladder we can put a frame background. Yep. Oh no, it's a little bit more. So it is early. 1. I want to be in there. I don't want to be out here because that can be destroyed. Okay, while we're here, let's just quickly drink before we dehydrate. Okay, so food and water. I don't think we have any more food. We'll have to make some. Damn it. Okay, cooking pot, fire, goldenrod. We'll drink 2 of these and then 1 you could use. It didn't sound like the turrets went off or the blade traps went on when the zombies passed, so I wonder which direction they went. Okay, honey removes infection, but I'm going to eat it now because that gives us some food. The raw meat I'll take with me. Oh, splint. We definitely need a splint. I think we have one in here. Yep, and use. Okay, so now, where was the middle? Over here. Because I want to make a tunnel. Damn, now this chest is in the way. What's inside this? Let's take all these. Well, if you pick something up and there's something in, look, 5 cloth fragments. You go and you hold E, pick it up. After 15 seconds, the cloth will actually be in your inventory. But I don't want to take the chance for a bug and then lose the generators. Just notice there's no real point in picking this up because there's already a block over here. So I might just have to do it on this side. So now I have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we came up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The problem is the pillar now. I'm just afraid that the weight's going to let it fall. Let's just do this. So to be clear, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the 10th one we have to come up. Okay, so let's see if we get this right this time. Okay, that's 8, so 9, 10. So now, look, the pillar is going to come down here and there's going to be stuff holding it up, so that's fine. Right over here, come on, do damage. Let's just hope if there's a frame on top, then we know we dug right. And wrong kind of frame. Damn it, John, you can't count. Come on, jump. Okay, so we can make this. Yeah, this actually works out very nicely. Now we do this. And as we go down, we place these, and this is where the ladder is going to be. Awesome. So now we can actually quickly make the ladder. That's about 5 blocks. Okay, we need 2 more up there and 1 down here. So let's just do that. See, because over here there's going to be a... Oh no. Guys, if you accidentally press the spacebar and fall, just press it again to grab onto the ladder. That's just what happened to me. Okay, so place that there, and then we can put a hatch in here. So now we just need to make sure that all of this stays upgraded. At least it's solid underneath here, so this will stay up now. Okay, so let's go back to that room. Do we have torches? I think I have a bunch of torches somewhere. 6 is not enough. Let's say we make for... I'm going to make electricity there anyways, but for now, 4 should be enough. No, 4, 8, so 2 more. So we need animal fat. We have wood and we have cloth. And make 2 more torches. Okay, I'm just going to dump all the generators and then go back. Oh, know what? Generator, I'm going to keep that with me. Dump it in a chest over there for use later. The forges we need to take. The resources we can drop actually. I'll sort all of these chests out properly later on. Just need to get everything done now. Steel shovel we're not going to need. We can just repair this. Let's take a few stones with us. Okay, so that hammer we can drop. These all we have to take with us. Wood we take with us. We might have even need more wood. See, now I'm even stuttering. Okay, so forges. Is that all we have over here? Am I missing something? Chemistry station. I want to take the switches with us as well. And then we can drop this and grab a relay. Okay, we'll come back for the rest actually. We have everything we need now. We do need... Where is that thing? The wire tool. Oh damn, a horde. How many times does that have to keep happening before we actually make it over? So why is this not working? The generator should be on. Come on. Okay, this is empty. Let's quickly fill it up because they're doing damage now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, now they should turn on and destroy all of them. It'll save us the trouble. Okay, where do I drop everything now? Damn, they did actually quite a bit of damage over here. See, most of them made it past the fence, so they were safe. At least now my aiming's better. I wish it was this good in the Horde Night. I missed so many shots during the Horde Night, it wasn't even funny. Come on, get lost. Okay, that was overhead. Come on, stand still. Okay, so these are loot later on. Hopefully they're still here. Where is she now? Just one more. And come on. Okay, that should be it for now. I know there was cash on that one zombie, but we need to finish this forge room. The sooner we have the forge room up, the sooner we can actually start making some cement mix again. The biggest reason why our defense almost caved was because we didn't have everything upgraded with cement mix. It was just normal frames, so they got wrecked easily. Oh, ran out already. Okay, so let's make 50 more. Even this will not be enough because we still need to do the bottom as well. Now for the question, should I make the forges underneath or on top? I have this strange feeling that we should actually do it underneath because then it's even deeper in, so the heat isn't that much. But I don't know if that actually works that way. So this is going to be a ladder and a hatch. That's 5, hey. Let's quickly make ladders. No, we can't. We need space. I think the forges will go underneath. All the other workbenches can stay on top. Let's just hope there's no cave-ins or something, because that's going to suck. Up top I actually make all of this reinforced concrete and then put a lot of spikes and stuff on top. Let's hope the weight doesn't do something to it as well. So let's just do this. Chemistry station is 3 wide, so we can do it like this. Actually should make more chemistry stations. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3. So I can put 3 of them together. Awesome. Workbench up here. 1 away from that. Oh, come on. No. And I can't pick it up because the claim block's not over here. I'll have to make another claim block for this side. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so the forges go underneath. First we need to put the flooring in. Like I said, it shouldn't be necessary to do that block over there because it's so deep that if zombies dig, they're just going to dig towards the first floor. So it's okay to put the floor down here like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 9, 81. So at 80 blocks. 64 more. What I'll do so long off camera is place a few spikes on top of the floor. And then the actual defense, like traps and everything like that, we'll do together next episode. Just be sure not to take that block accidentally. That would suck so bad. Okay, so now I just place these. I'm also going to pick up those cement mixes up top and then bring them over here. I'll need to craft a land claim lock. It's about 100 forged iron. And then come place it over here so we can actually pick up the workbenches like we want to. So that's why I wasn't able to pick up that workbench up top now, because we don't have a claim block in this area. But the one we do have in the area doesn't stretch all the way over here. I actually want to put the claim block under there, so I'm not going to upgrade this one. And I just have to put a lot of frames next to it so that this whole floor doesn't come caving in. Okay, so let's just do the first layer first, because this is where all the forges are going to be. I think just above the forges I'm also going to place things so that if there's a problem, so like a cave-in or something, it falls on top of those objects and not on the forges, because the forges will be destroyed then. I also need to figure out how I'm going to connect the power to this. I'll actually need to dig a hole from the top, like over here, a hole all the way up, and then see if I can connect the wire like that. I'm going to have to make walls and then repair it after that. So we have 15, 1, and 15. Now all we need to do is pretty this up. The fact there is so much space, we can now put the signs up here that says which section is for which section. Also, we found the decoration book in one of the traders, so now we can also paint the crates to look like the storage chests we want. Okay, so if you guys like this episode, please leave a like and share with your friends. If you have any comments or tips for me on designs in the future, leave that down below. And if you guys are new to this channel, remember to hit that subscribe button for more of this content. See you guys next time.